Hi everyone, welcome to our annual Microsoft Teams App of the Year Awards, where we go over some of the best applications in the Microsoft Teams App Store to give you our top 5. But before we move on, I know I'm terribly underdressed for the occasion. This is a big deal, so now that feels right. Of course, we never got to try all the apps in the Microsoft Teams App Store, so we wanted to stick to the things that we know very well. So our categories will be performance management, human resources, employee engagement, collaboration, and the apps developed by Microsoft themselves. And before we get to the awards, we did a similar version of this video last year, and all the apps in that video are still pretty cool, so you might want to check that one out after this one. Now let's get to the list. Yeah, I know the tie's a bit much. Now our first category will be employee engagement and wellness, and our winner is Breakthru. Now I don't know about you, but I love remote work and I love collaborating through Microsoft Teams. But there are instances where I sit down in front of my computer and I suddenly realize 4 hours have passed and I haven't stopped and now my back is killing me. It seems like I could have used a breakthrough. Breakthru is a fun employee engagement / wellness app that lets you schedule these tiny movement breaks in between your workday. And when I say movement-based, I'm not joking. It guides you through these fun, meditation-esque movements to help you relax and take your break. There's an element of gamification and play involved, which I love. You can choose the theme of your break. You can make it more about being self-centered. You can make it more energetic. You can make it more relaxed. It's all up to you. You can integrate Breakthru into your team's channels. You can schedule it inside Teams meetings. And of course, you can create these team challenges. If your team is remote, it is absolutely crucial that they're taking breaks and you're encouraging it. And here's an app that celebrates those tiny breaks and encourages some movement. I think Breakthru is a worthy addition to any remote team. Our next category is performance management, and right here is where we need to talk about Teamflect. Because if you have any questions, just look at the ratings. There's only one performance management application in the Microsoft Teams App Store with over 2,000 reviews with this high of a rating. And that is for good reason. Teamflect is an all-in-one performance management solution designed specifically for Microsoft Teams. This isn't a tacked-on, after-the-fact integration. Teamflect was built specifically for Microsoft Teams, and it shows. Teamflect keeps performance management in the flow of work. With Teamflect, you can set cascading goals and OKRs, create tasks, exchange 360-degree feedback, conduct performance appraisals, implement rewards and recognition, conduct surveys, and do so much more without ever having to leave Microsoft Teams. I mean, I told you it was all in one. And every single one of these features function perfectly with Microsoft Teams and each other. Let's say you want to set some goals for your employees. Not only can you set and track those goals inside Microsoft Teams, but you can view goal progress inside ongoing Teams meetings. And if you feel like it, you can create tasks on the spot and relate those tasks to those goals. Or maybe you just want to implement a culture of continuous feedback. Well, you can complete entire 360-degree feedback cycles inside Microsoft Teams using Teamflect. And we haven't even touched upon Teamflect's strongest feature, performance reviews. Because with Teamflect, you will say goodbye to those pesky Word or Excel performance review templates. Because Teamflect gives you access to an extensive library of customizable performance review templates that can be sent out and completed without ever having to leave Microsoft Teams. And when you're conducting performance reviews with Teamflect, you can integrate all the data your employees create within the review period into those reviews. From 360 feedback results to goal completion rates, everything associated to an employee's performance can be a part of the performance reviews you conduct with Teamflect. And when your reviews are done, you can use Teamflect's built-in AI assistant to not only analyze performance review results, but create employee development goals tailored to your employees' needs. And the best part is Teamflect is fully free with full functionality for up to 10 users. That means you can try it right away using your Microsoft account without any commitments. I mean, just pause this video and go give it a try. We'll wait. Oh, you're back? Can we move on? Good, because our next category is human resources, and our winner is Absentify. Absentify is by far the simplest and most intuitive time-off management app in the Microsoft Teams App Store. And how do I know this? Well, we've been using it for some time and we're very happy with it. Absentify integrates perfectly with Microsoft Teams and makes it incredibly easy for employees to just select the dates where they will be off. And Absentify is very easy to customize to fit your organization's culture. You can create as many absence types and reasons as you want and set if those dates are deductible from an employee's allotted leave. And Absentify really simplifies the entire process for employees as well, because each employee has their own calendar. They can simply go into it, see the times that they've already selected as time off, and they can just book their days off and input their reasons out of all the different custom absence types. and just wait for approval. There isn't a lot to say about this. Absentify is a simple, intuitive absence management app that empowers employees and simplifies the time off management process perfectly. Our next category is collaboration, and the winner has to be Klaxoon. Now, if your favorite whiteboard app could have its own favorite whiteboard app, let me tell you, it would be Klaxoon, and it is so much more than a whiteboard. Now, Klaxoon on its own is a very powerful visual collaboration platform, but they have an amazing integration into Microsoft Teams. Klaxoon's Microsoft Teams integration lets you turn your Microsoft Teams meetings into the most amazing collaborative workspace that you can conduct workshops in, like that. You can fire up one of your existing collaboration boards, start from scratch, or choose one of the many templates Klaxoon has to offer and start collaborating inside your Microsoft Teams meetings right away. And it doesn't stop at visual collaboration. Klaxoon also allows you to enhance your workshops through live polls, quizzes, and surveys. This way, you can not only gather input from your participants, but also ensure that everyone is on the same page. And I know that so far I've only touched upon the meeting aspect of it, but you can also integrate Klaxoon into your Teams channels as well. While the meeting site is perfect when you're collaborating with your teammates in sync on the spot, integrating Klaxoon into your Teams chat or channels lets you collaborate asynchronously, which is amazing for people working remote. As a visual collaboration tool, Klaxoon was designed beautifully, it's intuitive, it's incredibly helpful, and it is a great way to keep your team engaged. And I haven't even touched upon their adventure feature, which is a great way to test anyone's knowledge on any topic. Make sure you check them out, amazing app. But for now, let's move on, and our last category is built by Microsoft. And oh, are we spoiled for choices here. Because, as you might have guessed, the Microsoft Teams App Store is flooded with amazing apps built by Microsoft. So before revealing our fun favorite choice, let's talk about a couple honorable mentions. Our first honorable mention has to go to Power BI. Power BI was on the list last year, and for good reason. It is the undisputed king of reporting data and insights when it comes to the Microsoft ecosystem. I mean, that is why we integrated Power BI reports into Teamflect. It is a downright amazing way to gather insights into your team. And our second honorable mention has to go to the Microsoft Copilot Studio. Who doesn't love a good chatbot? Well, a lot of people. Because more often than not, chatbots are not very helpful. But with Copilot Studio, not only can you create chatbots inside Microsoft Teams that are very easy to access, but that are actually helpful. And you can create them without having to know a single line of code. You can build an easily accessible HR help desk that your employees can ask questions to and get answers on the spot. Or you can create chatbots on any other topic to help your team. All that being said, for our winner on the Built by Microsoft category, we wanted to go into a little more fun direction. So our winner is going to be avatars. Now, we will be the first to let you know that Microsoft Teams isn't just a meeting tool. That being said, meetings do still play a core part in how people use Microsoft Teams. And avatars is a great, expressive way you can make those meetings a little more fun. Myself and everyone on our team, we had a great time making our avatars. I mean, what can I say? I just love playing dress up. But on a more serious note, Avatars does let you take a much needed camera break while still maintaining that connection, while still being present. I think it is a very fun and creative solution to a very common problem, which is just being in front of a camera for long periods of time. So if you haven't, go try creating your own avatar. But that about brings us to the end of this list. What did you think? What did I miss? Did I leave out your favorite Teams application? Just let me know in the comments. We release helpful Microsoft Teams content like this one every single week. Subscribe so you don't miss any of them. And if you want to try Teamflect for absolutely free, you can always click the link in the description. Bye-bye.